Yo, what is up? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to spread some motivation with y'all, some knowledge, some awareness. And this is a video for anybody, especially my men out there, my young men, my grown men. It's very important to stand your ground. Like, stand your ground. I mean, being in the real world, you gotta stand your ground. Don't let nobody walk all over you. Don't let nobody disrespect you, because if you let people walk all over you, if you let people disrespect you, they're gonna keep on doing it over and over again. Like they're gonna feel like you're easy to get over. They're gonna feel like you a sucker. And if you have kids, you never know. They may try to, like, try to, like, mess with your kids. You don't want that involved. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. Yeah, kids are off limits. Kids are innocent. Don't let nobody walk all over you. Don't let nobody disrespect you. Stand your ground, especially if they come over to your house. Don't let nobody disrespect you in your own house, your home. They coming into your home and they gonna try to disrespect you. You just gonna walk away. No, that is a big no. Don't walk away from nobody in your house. That's your house, that's your home. You don't let nobody come into your home and disrespect you like that. That's your house and they need to show you respect. Stand your ground. Let these people know what you're all about. Carry yourself the right way. Let people know not to F with you. Show these people your strength. Let them know that you're the wrong person to mess with. You know what I mean? Now, I know in school, you got to deal with teachers saying fighting is not tolerated here. I mean, I understand that, but these principals need to realize that if they a principal at a school that's in the middle of the hood, they can't expect a fight not to break out. Like if you a principal at a school that's in the ghetto, like a school principal could, like, be walking out to her car and she could end up getting jumped by a gang member. See, I mean, these principals need to understand that if you a principal at a school that's in the hood, I mean, and that's another thing. If it's a school that's in the hood, there's probably, like, maybe only, like, one white student that goes to the school, or maybe two white students, or maybe there's no white students at all. It's probably a school full of blacks, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, maybe some Asians. You know what I mean? But there's no white students. See, you got to stand your ground. And even in school, like, I mean, teachers be saying that fighting is not tolerated, but even in school, you got to stand your ground. You can't let these motherfuckers disrespect you like that. Don't, yeah, as a man, you gotta stand your ground. Let these motherfuckers know what you're all about. I mean, you may be in a situation where you may have no choice but to defend yourself, where you may have to get suspended. Now, I understand you don't want to get into any trouble with your parents, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. But always know, violence is not the answer. Problems can be solved where y'all can have, like, a man-to-man conversation. Same thing for my ladies, my women. Problems can be solved where you can have a woman to woman conversation. But if the person is not logic enough to have a conversation with you, do what you gotta do. Defend yourself. If you gotta whoop they ass, whoop they ass. Whoop they ass. I mean, there's going to be times where you're not going to be able to walk away. There's going to be times where you're not going to be able to let stuff go, especially when it comes to your loved ones, especially when it comes down to your kids, your children, your son, your daughter. Kids are off limits. Don't let nobody fuck with your kids. As a man, yeah, as a man, you can't be weak as a man. You can't be weak as a man, especially if you got kids that you got to feed. As a man and you got kids that you got to take care of, you got to have heart. You got to have heart. When a grown man tells another grown man that has kids that they don't have heart, like that hurts them. I mean, really, to be honest with you, I mean, if a man don't got no heart, maybe he don't have no business having no kids, because you gotta protect your kids. Yeah, you gotta protect your kids, and there's nothing wrong about now. Now there's nothing wrong about being like overly protective, but when it comes down to, okay, my father's out there, my dad's out there. I know, some of y'all, there's y'all that have daughters, and you're very protective over your daughter. You don't want no man touching your daughter in an inappropriate way. I get it. But there's gonna be a time where your daughter's gonna get kind of, sick of that, especially when she's becoming a woman, when she's becoming a young adult, especially when they get into their teen years. There's nothing wrong about being overly protective, you know. And if there's a situation that happens where the dude try to like touch her inappropriately and she tells you, do what you gotta do. There's nothing wrong about being overly protective. I mean, if I have a daughter, I'll do what I need to do to protect my daughter. But you just gotta let these people know what you're all about. You gotta stand your ground. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect your family, your wife, your kids. Stand your ground as a man. Don't let these motherfuckers walk all over you. As a man, can't afford to be weak. This world is too cruel, especially for my black men, especially for my African American men, my young black males, my grown black males. Can't afford to be weak as a man. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share. Love y'all.